It's January 27th, 2024, and I've just tapped into some galactal energies, and I'm now going to commence with a reading that has come forward from these energies. I'm just going to do a general reading for those that feel drawn to these energies. So this reading will likely encompass some elevated energies, some illumination, and also some potential creativity or innovative directions or confirmations or perhaps tips. So we'll see how this reading aligns with you. Again, this is a collective reading. We're just going to pull out 3 cards here to start. So we have the Knight of Swords that's popped out first, and we have the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So the Knight of Swords, again, like we just spoke about, innovation is all about problem solving and inventiveness. So this is a very to the point type of energy. It's got an impatience about it, so you might be feeling a form or a sense of urgency to complete something, such as perhaps a project or a deadline is fast approaching, or just perhaps you've set these perimeters for upholding something that you're trying to create and instill in your life. This could also represent somebody who is coming into your life who will potentially illuminate this type of energy within your construct. So place this where the energy fits. And the victorious card of the 6 of Wands. Excuse me. It's a beautiful energy, this. It's obviously victory is labeled at the bottom. You can see there's this celebratory energy to this card. There's recognition. There's a lot of confidence, and there's also some pride expanded in the symbolism that you can see here. It's got a Uranus energy about it, which is interesting enough because the energy that was tapped into tonight is leading me to believe it's energy of Uranus, which is a very electrical type energy. It's a father of electricity. It's known for its being the father of electricity, this planet, but it's also known for innovation and assertiveness, creativity. So all the things that were spoken about at the very top of this read are the energies of the reading today. So this is a victory at hand. So you are either working into a project, coming out of a project, creating something, potentially having a connection, a business partner connection, or some form of opportunity to understand the depth of a creation at hand. Excuse me. And this card coming out beyond this is saying that anything that you're stepping into is going to be a victorious energy. So definitely keep doing the route that you've been going, and you will find yourself in the fruits of your labor. So you've got the 10 of Cups, which is basking in one's glow. It's a beautiful energy of like wish fulfillment. It's gratitude. It's this labor that you've been working is definitely likely a labor from the heart. It's a construct that has grown and evolved into the greatest love story of your life. And this is definitely reflective in this reading in regards to the energy overall. So let's just be guided to these cards here. So what is the overall energy of this creative abundance that is coming into victorious places for this reader? So you're going to be carrying the torch for others to see, and you're going to be waking up the world. So this is a really wonderful vibrational card to get. You can see all the light beings. There's this circular notion, so what goes around comes around. Right? So what you're putting out is coming back into the world. So it's telling me that you're a very caring, loving individual, that you've worked really hard up to this point to begin to carry this beautiful blessing of the hand-me-down of a torch. This could be ancestors, star seeds, galactic energies. This could all be based on the types of lives that you have lived and you've accumulated in time. So this is showing that your hard work is coming into completion. Now it's time for you to do what you're here to do. And only you know what that is. So it's something to do with a wake-up call of some sorts. So we'll leave that there at the bottom of the deck because it's a nice illuminating energy to experience. So we'll just see if there's any archetypes of significance. Oops, there's a little too many that came out there. Any archetypes of significance for this bask of glory, this torchbearer stepping into a purposeful position, it appears. So what is coming forward for you? There's two cards here that flipped. Okay. So we have the Exorcist card. So we have a prominent exorcist coming in and somebody who was a child orphan. So the light attributes of the child orphan are their independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So likely you have been somebody who has felt abandoned in your life, and perhaps it set you back a little bit in understanding the world or growing at the same level as everybody around you, which likely made you feel like an outcast at some point or another in your life. Likely your entire life is what I'm getting. Unfortunately that led you down paths where, you may not have made the best decisions for yourself. But these were ultimately the best decisions for your path because they really gained you a lot of information and a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like hands-on experience that most people would never even dream of understanding who have not been in this position. And as you have gone through these experiences, growing out of the shadow attributes into the light attributes, you're now independent. And you've based your independence on the teachings that you have accumulated throughout your life, your understandings of human nature, of energy, of how components work and go together. And because of this, you know that you have never done it alone, because you've always had an understanding of spirit and other things beyond what the world's 3D vision can physically obtain or experience or see or seek. And because of this, you've been conquering this fear of surviving, and you've mastered yourself. And here it says the shadow attribute for an exorcist is fear of facing your own demons. Well, that may have been a time in your life where you did have fear to face these experiences, but now you've moved on. You've grown quite substantially to be gaining a torch for your lineage, a torch from star beings, to light up a form of the world or the whole world. And you're now freeing yourself and others from these destructive impulses, is what this card is applying. So from child orphan to exorcist. You might be struggling right now with the energies of the world. Perhaps maybe you're finding yourself facing these fears of your own demons, your own inner struggle, right? There's the stories that have illuminated that we have worked with and we've completed and resoluted. But then there's also these parts of ourselves that maybe can't fully get expressed at the same time as others. So you could be finding yourself, just tapping into this position, but perhaps maybe with a little bit of fear pulling you back. So just understand that this is all a part of the process, and that you are indeed going to be diving into something unusual for this planet, but definitely something that is most necessary for this planet to obtain. Wow. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gaining this overall light energy here. So let's just pull these destiny cards. This feels like a path of destiny. These two cards. I bet you if these two cards are the same cards I always flip out, I'm going to have to separate them. Oh, perfect. They're not. Okay. So we have new beginnings, and we have the gateway. So you're definitely voyaging a new terrain. You've likely been somebody who has awakened to a specific at a specific rate. You've really gained a lot of knowledge and success in your spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical attributes to your soul. And now it's time to jump in with these beautiful accumulations of self and to evolve them into new beginnings. So you're spiraling into this beautiful galaxy, this beautiful sun energies, star energies, and the unknown, the path of the unknown. And it's scary, and it's exciting, and it's fun, and it feels like it's going to be deliciously beautiful. And then we have this gateway that's opened, where you have gained your access to ride on into this beautiful magical existence that only you can obtain because of who you are. Place these cards up here. I'm just going to see if there's any cards here that need to come out. Any information in these. In my little magically created deck of my own experiences. You're a prophet. You're a prophetess. You have lots to offer to the world. You are alighting. You're illuminated. And you are being illuminated as this reading proceeds. And we'll see what Spirit has to say. Your ancestors might have a message. There we go. Act of love. And it's to be as is. To be who you are. And this definitely resonates with me, as my life felt a lot like a lot of these cards. And because you're watching this, you're likely resonating with my channel and the message that all of this is an act of love to self, and your whole dream has been to be as is your light, as is your physicality, as is your mentality, as is your spirituality, and as is who you are, as is God, as is spirit, as is companionship and experience on this earth, as is creative from the heart space into physical state. And because of who you are and the abilities that you've conquered, you are becoming the most magical prophetess that this world has seen. And I offer you many blessings. May your path be illuminated with all the right spaces and all the right people, and may you be held in the loving light energies of God. May you be surrounded and protected in your loving ancestors' energies, the loving spirit guides that hold you, and the beautiful angels that surround you. Many blessings. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever this message meets you, and I look forward to meeting with you again. Take care.